What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Ron Got Soul coming to you guys with another episode of Custom Closet. This one is a pretty special custom. It's the first time doing a custom controller for my Xbox One. And I did a pair of matching shoes to go with it. So you guys see here, we have the Xbox One controller and a pair of Jordan 11s lows. These were formerly the Concords, as you can see with the purple hits on the bottom. These actually were the customs I did twice already. The hologram 11s as well as the blue lasers I did a couple weeks ago. I did this concept with the blue, but then I seen somebody actually did a similar concept online, and his actually came out a little better. So I wanted to revamp mine and add some more colors to it. So let's go ahead and get into a breakdown. We have a Bahama blue in the toe that fades to a pale blue, which fades to a South Beach, which is kind of like a greenish color. Then we have a neon lime orange, or green, neon lime green, that fades into a maize, and then to a neon orange. And that goes on the same on the inside. I did some of the lines with a little black, hopefully you guys can pick it up, black underlay. So it kind of has like a drop shadow under it, so that it gives the white lines a little 360 look or pop. And I did some black speckles on there as well. And on the controller we did the exact same thing with the exact same colors, with that Bahama blue, pale blue, South Beach, the lime green, the maize, and then the neon orange. So I did shoot some footage for you guys so you can get a kind of a tutorial so you can see how each step I took to make this shoe happen and this controller happen. It's going to be a lengthy video because it took a long time. I tried to do a time lapse and that just still took a lot of time. So let's go ahead and get into the footage and I'll get back to you guys toward the end of the video. Alright YouTube, so here we have the stripped off all the laser blues. From formerly laser blues, you can still see some of the paint on there, but it's not really necessary to get in the threading because it took off the majority of the paint on the patent leather. But these are all prepped up, taped up and everything, stripped off. I just got to end up adding my adhesion promoter, and we also have a controller that I'm going to be working on today as well. My first time doing it. So I'm going to go hit up with about 3 coats, maybe even 4 coats of this adhesion promoter. This is a vital, very important step into doing patent leather and plastic materials, because this is actually for auto body, which is their automotive primer. And what it does is help paint stick to plastics or like rubber as well. And that's how I did it for chrome, plastic, and vinyl. Like I said, this is very important. You get these at any auto stores. I got these from O'Reilly's, about $6.99 I think. Yeah, like I said, this is a very important step. So I'm going ahead and add about 3 to 4 coats on patent leather as well as on the controller, and should actually match up. So I'll get back to you guys when I start doing these coats. Alright YouTube, so now we have it was 5 coats of white added to the patent leather. So see the Concord bottom. 5 coats of paint added to the patent leather. And they're drying now, so now I just gotta let these sit for about a day or 2 to let the paint cure and adhere to the patent leather fully, and then I can start adding the tape design. And you can see the controller here, still kind of wet, or not wet, but still drying, so I gotta let that sit. But it still has a little bit of like a fade look to it because of the paint and the air going through the holes and everything, and kind of pushing the paint through the holes and got on the back, but that's not a problem at all. Looks really clean. Actually has like a little texture look to it. I don't think it'll pick up. Let me try to walk over a little bit, see if it picks it up. Yeah, I don't think it will, but it has like almost like a texture, like a grain look to it. I think that's just because I had to sand it down a little bit so that the paint would grab on something and not just be on a slick surface. So that's why it has a little grainy feel or look to it, but it doesn't bother me at all. Still came out really clean. So like I said, I let these sit for about 2 days or so, a day or two, just so I can make sure that the paint properly adheres to the patent leather and the plastic. And after that, I can start adding my masking tape to it and do my design and start doing the colors. So I'll get back to you guys in a couple days, but for you guys it'll be a couple moments. YouTube, so now we have our supplies. The shoes have dried for 2 days now, and we're going to go ahead and start adding the design. I did this before. If you guys seen Laser Blue Customs, exact same concept. What I just do is get some masking tape, and I put it on this little cutting board here that I got from Michael's. And just lay it down. Make sure there's no pieces or bubbles in there, and just make them as thick or thin as you want. Just make the strips. I try to make a different variety of sizes, so I try to make it as straight as possible. You just want to make sure that they're long strips that can cover up the whole base of the shoe. And you can make them as thin or thick as you like it. Just take your time with it. And then put it on the shoe. Try it when you place it on there. Don't press too hard because you don't want it to adhere too strong to the actual paint, because it can come off and peel its tape off, or paint off. You don't want that to happen, so just kind of lay it on there and press it down a little bit just so that you get all the air bubbles out. And make sure when you get to the midsole, with the upper and midsole meet up, you just kind of put a little fingernail indentation into it so that the paint doesn't bleed through. And that's it. So I'll do a little time lapse so you guys can see the whole concept of how I do it. I might do both shoes and the controller as well, just so you can get a little insight. But look, there you go. That's all by controller all dried up. So let's go ahead and get into this time lapse. YouTube. Appreciate you guys sticking with me and watching the video. I know it was a long video, but hope you guys felt it was well worth it. This custom was fun doing it. A long process, but I did enjoy doing it. Hope you guys enjoyed it as well. As always, rock what you like, and I was hyped. You guys have a good one. Peace.